Agents, gather around. This is your daily mission briefing. But before we begin, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this mission update with your fellow agents. The more of us on the front lines, the stronger we become. Now let's jump into today's mission. Today's mission title is Marry the Vision, Date the Model. Agents, this is a call to focus, to keep the main thing the main thing. Our vision is clear, God's will, praising his name, being the hands and feet of Jesus. We are called to operate as disciples, and that means bringing the non-believers to him. But here's the thing, while the vision remains steadfast, the model we use to fulfill that vision may need to shift. And that's okay. In any mission, the objective doesn't change, but the strategy might. And sometimes, agents, the mission needs to be flexible, adapting to who we're trying to reach and the times we're living in. Let me explain what I mean. For years, the church has had its traditional ways of reaching people, especially with services that were heavily built on hymnals, sermons, and a formal structure. But here's the reality. There are people out there who don't relate to that. They don't understand the traditional language and the formal styles. They don't feel like they fit in. We have to recognize that the model we use is not sacred. The vision to spread God's love, bring people into fellowship, and make disciples is sacred. But how we do that? Sometimes we need to be flexible. 1 Corinthians 9:22 says, "When I am with those who are weak, I share their weakness, for I want to bring the weak to Christ." Yes, I try to find common ground with everyone, doing everything I can to save some. See, the Apostle Paul didn't say, "I'm going to stick to my old way of doing things because that's how it's always been done." No, he was strategic. He was adaptable. He did whatever it took to reach people where they were. So let's take a look at the model for a moment. In today's world, it's not always about the old hymnal style service. Some churches have shifted to more contemporary styles, rock bands, casual dress, even live streaming the services. They've adapted the model to reach a younger generation that doesn't even know what a hymn is. And it's not that one way is better than the other. It's about recognizing the need to adjust and adapt the model to meet the people where they are without changing the ultimate vision. Romans 12:2 says, "Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect." See, it's not about doing what we like or staying comfortable. It's about getting uncomfortable and being willing to shift when the mission calls for it. We're not here to follow tradition for the sake of tradition. We're here to bring people to Christ. And sometimes that means changing the route. The destination doesn't change, but the journey might need to be altered. Just like we might take a different route in the field when the road is blocked, our methods may need to change to navigate this mission we've been called to. See, Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take." So, agents, we've been called to serve, and the vision is clear. It's all about God and his will. But the model, the way we carry out this mission, may look different from generation to generation. That's okay. Adapt, evolve, be willing to change when needed as long as the vision remains the same. We are missionaries first and foremost, and our mission is clear. Love God, love others, make disciples. Whatever it takes to do that, let's do it. But let's make sure we marry the vision and date the model, understanding that the vision stays solid and the model may change to meet the world where it's at. This is your briefing for today, agents. Keep your eyes on the mission, stay flexible with the strategy, and keep advancing the kingdom of God in whatever ways the Lord calls you to. Stay in the field, stay on mission, and remember, Share this with your fellow agents. The mission depends on it. Until next time, dismissed.